Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Rihan and welcome to Rihan the Creator channel. In this episode, we are going to go into some more coding and go into advanced level coding, and this is the third episode of the game dev journey. So let's start. First, you all know you should open the project. After you have opened the project, in the project last time we created a script in FPS movement and we printed in the console window hello world and Rihan. So today we're going to get into some advanced code. And in this episode we're going to go into input, taking input. So let's start. First you need to open your script. Opening, I think. It takes time. So what is input? Input means that in games, you have played games. When we play games in PC, think in PC we give them an input, that right arrow, left arrow. If we press the right arrow, it will go right side. If we press the left arrow, it will go to left side. So that is the input. The input we give, they understand that we should do that. So let's start. So in this today, to use input, we are going to come into update method because we want it to check per frame. We are going to print something. So let's write if. So what is if? Means if is like normal if, means if bracket, in bracket we need to write the condition. Like if I am eating an apple, then I should do my homework, like that. So if input dot get key. So this is the input method we will use. If input dot get key, and in this here you need to write key code dot right arrow, right arrow. And if you want to know that why we are writing these things in update, because update checks per frame that if the thing is true. So let's see. If input dot get key, if right arrow is pressed, means think that it's saying that if right arrow is pressed, then we want that print right. Print right. Now what will happen, that let's save it and let's come back to Unity. So now we need to check in the console window that it should happen. So let's start the play button. So now if we hit the right arrow, it should print right. Yes, it's printing. Look. If I print it more, then it should print more. But here we can see a problem that it's printing multiple times because my frame is high. That's a problem. But we'll fix that in the next episode. For let's get this input. So my challenge is to you that you print left when we click the left button. Pause our video, means left button, not left arrow. Pause our video and try to do it yourself. Okay, I think you have done it. So let me show you if you couldn't. So copy that code, paste it, and just change here that left arrow and let's print here left. So let's check. Okay. It's loading. Okay. So first let's click the right button. So it's printing right, and let's now click the left button. It's printing left. Hooray! We have done the job. So now the thing is we want to print some numbers, and here comes something called variables. Variables are containers that contain something, and the containers have types. And variables also have types. Container have types like sugar, salt, like that. So and variables also have types such as float, int, and others. Game object. In Unity we use game object. So today we're going to use int. Int is used for whole numbers, means of those numbers that use decimal numbers, that don't use decimal numbers, such as int. And in int we are going to write a number. First, to write a number in int, we need to name it. The name of the variable, let's write number 1 equal to, and let's give it a number. Name, not name, means the number 7, and let's give the semicolon. And now when in the print, if we click the right arrow, let's write here number 1. Remember one thing, when we are printing a variable and you are writing the name of the variable, never use the quotation marks. So now let's come to Unity. It's loading. Okay, no problems in our script, no errors. So now let's hit the play button. Let's see. Okay, if we are hitting the right button, it's printing 7, but if we are hitting the left button, it's printing left what we coded. So that's all for today. In the next episode, we are going to learn more about taking input and more about variables and different variables data type. So that's all for today. Stay happy. Thank you.